Hey guys, this is Donnie, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Tuesdays. Apparently, social media has made Tuesdays synonymous with transformation. Tuesday transformation. And that has become synonymous with physical transformations. Most often, Tuesday transformations are associated with weight loss and the changes that people undergo in their physical health. Now, the reality is that transformation comes in all shapes and sizes. It comes in careers when people go from being a banker to being a nurse. It comes in mindset when somebody goes from being an employee to being a business owner. It comes in relationships when you go from being single to being married and then to being a parent. Transformation is essentially change. And, with the New Year's just gone past, a lot of people have been talking about change. The question is, how do you create intentional change? Is it by deciding what's most convenient to you? That's what a lot of people don't understand, is that I want to do something, maybe I want to lose weight, but I want to do it my way. I want to do it in a way that's not so uncomfortable. I want to do it in a way that's convenient. I want to do it in a way that fits my life. And most often, it doesn't work that way. The reality is that you have to choose the point you want to go to, because change involves going from one point to the other. So you have to choose that destination, not what you want to do next. A lot of people ask, what's my next step? Well, this past week, I watched the movie Hidden Figures. Amazing, great movie, highly recommend it. And when you're watching a movie, you never know what's real and what's Hollywood. But there was one part of the movie that really caught my attention. Basically, NASA had a dilemma. Okay, they needed to get a man to the moon and they needed to get him back home safely. And they needed to figure out how to get the shuttle from going in a cylinder motion around the Earth to moving into the Earth's atmosphere so they could bring their astronauts home. And apparently, math was involved in figuring out the solution to that dilemma. And the statement that really caught my attention was, the math for this hasn't been invented yet. So here, they've been spending a lot of money and manpower and time on figuring out how to get the man to the moon and back. And they were doing it without knowing how they were going to get there. They didn't know how they were going to do it. They were in the process of figuring it out. And the reason they were in the process of figuring it out is because somebody decided they were going to the moon. President Kennedy actually made a statement. He said, "We choose the moon. We choose that in this decade, we're going to put a man on the moon." He didn't stop to ask, is it something that we know how to do? He didn't ask, have we done it before? He didn't ask, do we have the resources? He didn't ask if it was convenient. He just said, this is what we're going to do. So my question to you today is, what is your moon? Choose your moon. Don't allow, the fact that maybe it's never been done before, keep you from choosing that moon. Don't allow your not knowing what the next step is, keep you from choosing that moon. Don't allow the inconvenience that might come around, keep you from choosing that moon. Choose your moon. Shoot for it. You know what happened with NASA and in history? We got a man on the moon, and that was because somebody chose it.